Hey everybody, Joe with Joe Knows Cryptos here with a crypto video update. Got my Bitcoin shirt on. Hey. So, in the markets today, we've got the market cap at $250 billion, 250 billion checking in right around there. We've got volume pretty good, almost at 80 bill. Not bad. Bitcoin hovering right around that $8,000 mark. Litecoin a little over 91 and some change right in there. So things are holding steady. They're holding steady, which is good. Like I said, nothing goes straight up, but I do anticipate a move shortly. So I want to talk about something that I've seen in other videos before, back when cryptocurrencies made their run last year, and it's more of a biblical sense of things. And you know how they say when we're getting near end times that people have to accept the number of the beast for if they want to make a payment or buy goods. The ones who don't accept it will have to will be pretty much be outcast, have to be out of the community and kind of live on their own in their own little societies or their own little places, but they won't be able to purchase. And people were talking about a one world currency, and could Bitcoin be the one world currency, the mark of the beast currency that is biblically prophesized? And in my opinion, I say no. And I'm going to give you evidence and proof as to why. Guys, if this doesn't interest you, that's fine. I'll probably talk about some other things later on. You can skip ahead. But I know there are some people out there who have talked about this in the past and who have wondered about it, and who talk to people who say they don't want to get involved with cryptocurrencies because they're not sure if this is the case, especially more people that are more religious. So, proof and fact and evidence. I'm sorry guys, I keep getting all these text messages and YouTube alerts. So, all right. Right now, what we're seeing in America and England and other parts of the world, Visa and MasterCard, especially, and American Express, all the major SWIFT system credit cards have actually, and you may not have heard this, but you can actually look it up because it just started happening. They are, let me prefix it with this. We talked about banning and censorship and propaganda in, a few videos back. I don't know, maybe four weeks ago or so. And we talked about how people are being banned off of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, platforms like that. And how a lot of people have the opinion that it's okay if they're banned because Facebook is its own private entity and it can choose who it wants to ban and who it doesn't want to ban, right? My argument is that in America, it's unconstitutional to ban anybody for speech, for anything. But there's a bigger reason for that, and I'm going to get to that in a second. It's what I started with. But a lot of people are okay with people being banned as long as the business is its own business, as long as it's not by the government. Well, the government technically isn't legally able to own any businesses. They're only allowed to provide services for people that are necessities that aren't provided by businesses. That's, like mail service, running water to your house. And then eventually businesses do get in and actually take a lot of these things over. So really, government, as far as censorship, there's really not going to be any place where the government would censor you. Everything is privately run business anyway. Everything in the world is basically privately run. So if you're going to allow people to be banned off of privately run businesses, especially businesses that are huge, it's just like taking your free speech away, okay? That's the first point I want to make, which leads into the whole next subject of what Visa, MasterCard, all the SWIFT system credit cards have just started to do. And it's what they're doing in China. And this was the plan for America. They are banning customers who they disagree with politically from using their cards for purchases. Now, if that isn't mark of the beast type of stuff, then I don't know what is. Because it starts with one or two people, then it spreads to a group of people, and then it spreads to bigger and bigger and grows until it spreads to you accept the mark of the beast or you don't. Okay? And that is where the mark of the beast system is going to come in. If it is all digital, they were planning on it being through the SWIFT system, where the SWIFT system was not going to allow you, even through banks, to use credit cards, debit cards to purchase goods, just like the Bible says. So, I believe that Bitcoin was not created by Craig Wright. I believe it was inspired by God to counter the mark of the beast and to give people who are followers of Christ and not going to fall into Satan's traps to have a way to pay for goods and services outside of the beast system. Because cryptocurrencies, for the most part, most of them are decentralized, meaning you don't know who owns it. You can sell it, you can send it to anybody you want, and nobody has to know the difference. So,